Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on the Humble Bundle LEGO Worlds Collide 2025 bundle of September 2025. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle and support the channel in the process. Before we begin, I'd like to thank you, the viewers, for watching my silly videos. I hope they are helpful, and most importantly, knowing that you're watching it means the world. Anyway, let's get into this. And number 1 we have LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, a game where you embark on a whimsical journey through all 9 Star Wars movies, cleverly adapted into the playful LEGO universe with a nod to PS2 era aesthetics. From the outset, you'll encounter a charming parody as the prequel trilogy unfolds, with each cutscene featuring visual gags and punchlines that humorously mock and celebrate the original film series. The game, reminiscent of the classic Star Wars parody Spaceballs, takes pride in infusing humor into every aspect of its presentation, setting it apart from other LEGO titles. Mechanically, the Skywalker Saga is versatile, offering a mix of genres across its condensed movie campaigns and side content. Serving as a 3D brawler with surprisingly deep combat mechanics, the game features lightsabers and fists for launching opponents into the air. While some may find boss fights a bit padded, they provide opportunities for flashy combat. Maintaining its LEGO construction theme, the game requires you to deconstruct and reconstruct objects for puzzle solutions, embracing destructibility and creativity. The in-game currency, studs, adds to the LEGO essence. Visually, the game impresses with realistic yet LEGO inhabited environments, enhancing its presentation. The Skywalker Saga introduces voice acting, a departure from previous charismatic mimes, featuring a stellar cast that includes actors reprising their roles from the films. Mechanically, the game incorporates space and aerial combat, providing engaging dogfighting segments. Extensive planet-side areas, post-game content, and collectibles like cover bricks contribute to its replayability. While the game supports drop-in couch co-op, online co-op requires Steam Remote Play. The Skywalker Saga is not graphically demanding, but compensates with a comprehensive accessibility menu. The overall package is impressive, successfully blending mockery and adherence to the source material. And number 2 we have LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, a charming and action-packed game that immerses you in the Marvel universe through a LEGO lens. With a plethora of heroes and villains, you'll find yourself solving puzzles, battling foes, and embarking on an adventure to stop Kang the Conqueror. The gameplay revolves around the classic smash stuff, build stuff mechanic. Smash a metal box or a table, and you'll get the pieces needed to progress. The puzzles are generally straightforward, but some might leave you scratching your head. The game's hint system can be vague, leading to moments of frustration, especially for younger players. The story is engaging, featuring a mix of popular Marvel characters like Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America, alongside comic book favorites such as Carnage, Ghost Rider, and She-Hulk. This vast roster makes the game feel like the most comprehensive Marvel LEGO game to date. Creating your own superhero adds a personal touch. You can customize everything from your hero's face and clothes to their abilities. This feature, though requiring some unlocks, allows for unique and fun character designs. While the single-player campaign offers hours of entertainment, the multiplayer aspect falls short. Local multiplayer modes are underdeveloped and can be frustrating, with some maps causing players to get stuck, detracting from the overall experience. Despite these flaws, LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2 remains a solid game. Its humor, extensive character roster, and engaging story make it a delightful choice for young Marvel fans. Just be prepared to assist with the tougher puzzles. And number 3 we have LEGO DC Supervillains. LEGO DC Supervillains lets you embrace your darker side in a chaotic and entertaining adventure where you play as the bad guys. This game throws you into an open world featuring Gotham and Metropolis, packed with missions, countless characters, and endless collectibles. From the outset, you'll notice the classic LEGO game mechanics: smash objects, solve puzzles, and navigate clunky vehicle controls. The game's character creator allows you to craft your own villain, though it's a cumbersome process. Despite this, creating a unique character, like a lizard lady with a croc head and dino tail, can be quite fun. The game shines in its portrayal of villains. You'll find yourself rooting for the bad guys as you take down heroes like Nightwing and Batgirl. The plot involves the disappearance of the Justice League, replaced by their Earth 3 counterparts, leading to villains teaming up to defeat an even greater threat. It's a refreshing twist that keeps the narrative engaging. Voice acting is a highlight, featuring talents like Mark Hamill as Joker and Kevin Conroy as Batman. The eclectic mix of character voices brings each villain to life, adding depth and humor to the experience. However, the game is not without its flaws. Frequent bugs, poor vehicle controls, and moments of frustrating silence mar the experience. Puzzles can be unclear, often requiring restarts due to glitches. Despite these issues, LEGO DC Supervillains offers a fun, villainous romp with a rich cast of characters and unique twist on the usual superhero fare. At number 4 we have LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham. LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham offers you the classic LEGO game experience with a DC Comics twist, filled with simple combat, whimsical storytelling, and a plethora of collectibles. In this game, you join Batman and Robin as they team up with the Justice League and Lantern Corps to stop the villainous Brainiac. The story spans 16 chapters, each set in unique environments, ensuring a fresh experience throughout. As you progress, you'll switch between characters, utilizing their unique abilities to solve puzzles and defeat bosses. The game excels in humor and variety. Minigames and alternate gameplay sections, like space shooter segments and VR missions, keep things interesting. The character roster is extensive, featuring over 100 DC Comics characters to unlock and explore, from iconic heroes like Superman and Wonder Woman, to quirky figures like Polka Dot Man. However, the game isn't without its flaws. Combat can feel like a chore, with repetitive, monotonous boss fights and temperamental action prompts. Sometimes the solution to a problem is unclear, leading to moments of confusion. Voice acting, while star-studded, can become repetitive and grating over time. Despite these issues, LEGO Batman 3 Beyond Gotham is a fun, family-friendly adventure. It's packed with DC Comics fan service and Easter eggs, making it a delight for fans of the franchise. While the gameplay follows a familiar LEGO formula and has its technical quirks, the game's charm and humor make it an enjoyable experience. If you love LEGO games and DC Comics, you'll find plenty to enjoy here. At number 5 we have LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens, an action-adventure game that breathes new life into the beloved Star Wars saga through the charming lens of LEGO bricks. This game, designed for families and fans alike, offers humor, adventure, and endless replayability. You'll find yourself in familiar territory if you've played previous LEGO games. This installment maintains a tried-and-tested formula, smashing, jumping, and collecting an absurd number of collectibles across various levels. However, it refreshes the experience with a stunning visual upgrade and a much-needed interface overhaul, making it more user-friendly and visually appealing. The game covers scenes from The Force Awakens, and includes a surprising retelling of the end of Return of the Jedi. You'll navigate through these scenes with a mix of character-driven humor and action, poking fun at the original material. Kylo Ren's teenage angst and Han Solo's exaggerated bravado are particular highlights, ensuring that both kids and adults will laugh out loud. New features include a cover combat mechanic and multi-build options, which add some variety to the gameplay. Space battles are fun and easy to control, although vehicle handling can still be a bit awkward. Despite these additions, the core gameplay remains largely unchanged, which might feel a bit stale if you've played many LEGO games before. There are some bugs, especially in the PC port, with characters occasionally getting stuck or interactions failing. Despite these glitches, LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens is a delightful and humorous game that's perfect for Star Wars fans of all ages. If you're new to the series or have a young Star Wars enthusiast in your life, this game is highly recommended. At number 6 we have LEGO Jurassic World. LEGO Jurassic World brings you the charm of LEGO games mixed with the excitement of the Jurassic Park series, delivering a fun and engaging experience despite its familiar formula. Covering all 4 Jurassic Park films, this game lets you play through the iconic moments from each movie, including the less loved Jurassic Park 3. The standout feature is undoubtedly the LEGO dinosaurs. You can collect pieces of amber to unlock and customize dinosaurs, even making them fight in the hub world. This adds a unique and enjoyable twist to the classic LEGO gameplay. As you navigate the 4 hub worlds, you'll find that LEGO Jurassic World stays true to the franchise's humor. Jeff Goldblum's Dr. Malcolm steals the show with his quirky lines, and Mr. DNA offers amusing tutorials and dinosaur facts. The game successfully captures the spirit of the films, making you laugh like Jeff Goldblum himself. However, the game is not without its flaws. It suffers from the same issues as many other LEGO games, with repetitive gameplay and simplistic combat. The PC port also has its share of technical problems, including poor resolution settings and non-functional menus with a mouse. These issues can be frustrating, but do not overshadow the overall enjoyment of the game. Despite shortcomings, LEGO Jurassic World is a delightful addition to the LEGO series. If you love dinosaurs and enjoy the lighthearted nature of LEGO games, you'll find plenty to enjoy here. Just don't expect anything groundbreaking, and you'll have a roaring good time. At number 7 we have LEGO Worlds, a sandbox adventure game that combines creative freedom with exploration. You navigate procedurally generated worlds made entirely of LEGO bricks, offering an experience similar to Minecraft but with its own unique twist. You'll find that LEGO Worlds excels in its dual nature, part creative sandbox, part adventure game. On the creative side, you can build anything you can imagine, brick by brick, using versatile tools to paint, copy, paste, and reshape the environment. Everything you see, from dirt and rocks to entire structures, is made of LEGO, allowing for endless customization and creativity. On the adventure side, you explore randomly generated worlds, collecting golden bricks by completing quests and discovering hidden treasures. These tasks range from building structures to fighting zombies, each brick earned unlocking new abilities and world generation options. However, the game's creativity tools can make these challenges feel trivial. For example, instead of navigating a dungeon, you can simply delete walls to bypass hazards. The diversity of biomes is impressive though, with each world offering unique environments and hidden secrets. One moment you're in a modern city, and the next you're exploring a spooky forest or an old western gulch. This variety keeps exploration exciting, though the repetitive nature of quests can wear thin. Control issues are a significant drawback, especially on PC. Building larger projects can become tedious, and the combat system is clunky, lacking precise aiming. Performance drops in deforming terrain or flying quickly can also disrupt the experience. Despite its flaws, LEGO Worlds is a captivating game that lets your imagination run wild. If you enjoy building and exploring, this game offers a treasure trove of possibilities. At number 8 we have LEGO Disney Pixar's The Incredibles, a family-friendly game that brings the Power family into the LEGO universe. You explore a large city map and complete missions based on the plots of both the Incredibles movies. The campaign missions follow the familiar LEGO formula. You start with cutscenes that remix scenes from the movies, then embark on linear quests. You'll control at least 2 characters, each with unique abilities, smashing everything in sight, doing some simple platforming, and building or using special skills. Despite the potential excitement of these abilities, they often feel repetitive and unoriginal. Collectibles like mini-kits, golden blocks, and studs are scattered throughout the missions, requiring multiple playthroughs to gather them all. Free play mode allows you to use new characters with different skills, but the missions remain largely the same, making replaying them tedious. The voice cast includes some of the film's actors, but their performances often fall short compared to the original movie voices. The mix of LEGO's humor and Pixar's family-friendly tone sometimes works, but can also feel jarring. The open-world sections of Municeburg and Urban are more lively and less restrictive. Here, you can engage in side activities like races and crime sprees, where super criminals attack the city and you must complete side quests to stop them. Hidden missions to obtain red blocks add some variety, offering big rewards like new playable characters. LEGO The Incredibles appeals mainly to die-hard fans and young children, but does little to innovate or attract new players. If you enjoyed previous LEGO games, this one will be passable, but don't expect anything groundbreaking. At number 9 we have the LEGO Movie 2 video game. The LEGO Movie 2 video game brings the world of Emmett and Lucy to life in a sandbox format, adopting the engine from LEGO Worlds. You follow the plot of the movie, helping Emmett and Lucy rescue their friends from the Queen after their home is destroyed. The game spans 13 worlds, including bonus and DLC worlds, where you'll complete quests, solve puzzles, and engage in battles. Unlike previous LEGO games, there are no traditional levels. Instead, you take on tasks given by NPCs, ranging from combat to races. One highlight is the boss battles, reminiscent of Shadow of the Colossus. You climb massive beings in a fresh, exciting departure from typical LEGO game mechanics. Another change is that all characters can use the same tools and abilities, eliminating special character powers. You unlock 11 tools throughout the story, used for solving puzzles and collecting relics. These relics function like loot boxes, containing random items like characters, vehicles, and buildings. Building in this game is more involved. You select from various categories and ensure you have enough bricks. This mechanic, while adding depth, can be tedious as you constantly gather materials. The game has its flaws, including slow movement speed and a lack of voice acting from the original cast. The walking and running speeds are sluggish, and vehicles are barely faster. Despite these issues, the game is relatively glitch-free compared to previous LEGO titles. If you enjoy LEGO titles, this one offers something new and refreshing. At number 10 we have LEGO Marvel's Avengers, a LEGO game adaptation of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. You will find the familiar LEGO gameplay of collecting studs and solving light puzzles, but this time, It's based on the Avengers and other Marvel Phase 2 films like Age of Ultron and The Winter Soldier. Unfortunately, the game feels like TT games on autopilot, lacking the passion and innovation seen in titles like LEGO Marvel Superheroes. The story mode is uninspired, with QTE sequences for movie fights that even young children will find too easy. The dialogue, taken directly from the films, feels awkwardly inserted, diminishing the game's overall quality. It often sounds like poor audio clips, hastily edited into the game, which detracts from the experience. Despite these shortcomings, there are some redeeming qualities. The game includes an open-world Manhattan, a nearly full-size Asgard, and several other movie-related locations. Exploring these hubs and completing side quests with a diverse roster of characters can be more enjoyable than the main story mode. The sandbox nature of these areas offers a bit more freedom and fun. Missing are fan-favorite characters like Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, and the X-Men, likely due to licensing issues at the time. While there are some niche characters like Squirrel Girl and Jessica Jones that might only appeal to die-hard comic book fans. Ultimately, LEGO Marvel's Avengers feels like a half-hearted recreation of beloved movies with little to offer over its predecessor. It's more suited for young children, but even they deserve a more engaging experience. At number 11 we have the LEGO NINJAGO movie video game. The LEGO NINJAGO movie video game is an engaging adaptation of the popular LEGO NINJAGO franchise, blending humor and combat with the signature LEGO charm. Despite some flaws, it offers a visually appealing and fun experience. You'll find the game showcases impressive visuals, with detailed environments that bring Ninjago City and other locations to life. The humor, reminiscent of the LEGO movie, consistently delivers laughs, adding a layer of enjoyment to the story, even if it occasionally drags. The combat system introduces new elements, like combos and martial arts styles, enhancing the gameplay. Each ninja has unique abilities, such as Cole's strength and Zane's agility, adding depth to the combat. The inclusion of spinjitzu powers, like water and fire manipulation, enriches puzzle solving and gameplay, though the puzzles themselves are straightforward. However, the game is not without its issues. The camera angles can be problematic, especially in co-op mode, where they often become frustratingly uncooperative. This issue is compounded by occasional frame rate drops and chaotic segments that obscure the action. Environments can sometimes be too busy, making it difficult to keep track of your character. Despite these shortcomings, you'll enjoy the diverse combat mechanics, varied puzzles, and the freedom to explore in free play mode. The game's extensive collection options, including costumes and gold bricks, offer plenty of post-story content. While the co-op experience will be hindered by camera issues, the LEGO NINJAGO movie video game remains a fun, if imperfect, addition to the LEGO series. At number 12 we have LEGO The Lord of the Rings, a charming homage to Peter Jackson's epic trilogy, faithfully recreating iconic scenes with LEGO's signature blocky style. This game plunges you into the heart of Middle-earth, starting with Isildur's fight against Sauron and spanning the grand narrative of the Lord of the Rings films. While it sticks to Traveller's Tales' tried-and-true LEGO formula, it delivers a delightful experience, enhanced by a trilogy's score and dialogue. The game presents a vast open world, allowing you to explore locations like Hobbiton, Bree, and Helm's Deep without loading screens. However, the slow character movement can feel like a ploy to extend gameplay artificially. Unlocking specific characters is often necessary to solve puzzles, which can be a bit tedious. Yet, the game shines in its smaller quests and character interactions. For instance, crafting mithril items and completing side tasks in Bree add depth to the experience. The gameplay involves using different characters' unique abilities to progress. Gandalf creates shields, hobbits dig and light fires, and Gimli can be thrown around, adding variety to the puzzle solving. Despite the game's charm, it lacks online co-op and 4-player split screen, which diminishes the fun of teamwork. LEGO The Lord of the Rings may not innovate much but stands out as a nostalgic and well-crafted tribute to the beloved films. Its attention to detail and faithful representation of the source material make it a worthwhile adventure for fans. At number 13 we have LEGO Batman 2 DC Superheroes, an expansive LEGO game that brings the DC Comics universe to life with an open-world Gotham City and a cast of beloved superheroes. You'll immediately be drawn in by the thrill of controlling a smiling LEGO Superman as you explore the detailed cityscape of Gotham. The game offers a refreshing change from its predecessor with its open-world format, allowing you to soar through the skies, reveling in a soaring John Williams Superman theme as you do so. The game's charm is rooted in its ability to blend the playful nature of LEGO with the grandeur of the DC universe, delivering an experience that's both nostalgic and exhilarating. The voice acting, featuring an impressive cast, adds depth to the characters, though the game also retains the classic silent comedy moments. The shift to an open-world format introduces a vibrant Gotham filled with side quests, hidden collectibles, and dynamic environments. While navigating the city might take some getting used to, especially with flying characters, the sheer scale and creativity of the world compensate for any minor technical issues. The story mode spans 15 levels, focusing on Batman and Robin's battle against their rogues gallery. Superman's inclusion as a playable character is a highlight, allowing you to utilize his powers in engaging ways. The game's sandbox elements, including custom vehicles and villain encounters, offer hours of additional content beyond the main story. LEGO Batman 2 DC Superheroes is a captivating blend of fun and depth, appealing to both young players and seasoned gamers with its engaging world and charming presentation. At number 14 we have LEGO Batman, the video game. A nostalgic return to Traveler Tales' classic LEGO formula, with a unique twist. This entry offers an original story where Gotham City's villains break out of Arkham Asylum, and it's up to Batman and Robin to round them up. Unlike previous LEGO games, it does not tie directly to a specific Batman movie or comic, giving it a fresh, standalone narrative. The game's appeal lies in its accessible and enjoyable mechanics, even though it does not introduce major innovations. You will find the gameplay familiar if you've played other LEGO titles. The story unfolds across 6 acts, where you'll switch between Batman and Robin, each equipped with various suits that grant special abilities. The latter half of the game lets you play as the villains, providing a different perspective and adding depth to the experience. The villains, including Joker and Poison Ivy, each have unique powers, making these sections enjoyable and varied. However, LEGO Batman does not address some persistent issues from earlier games. The platforming can be frustrating due to imprecise camera controls, and puzzles sometimes feel illogical. AI partner behavior can be erratic, adding to the challenge of cooperative tasks. Despite these drawbacks, LEGO Batman delivers the charm and fun you expect from the series. The inclusion of various unlockable characters and vehicle levels adds replayability. While it may not innovate much, its nostalgic appeal and engaging gameplay ensure a worthwhile experience for fans of the LEGO franchise. At number 15 we have LEGO The Hobbit, a delightful adventure that follows the first 2 films of the Hobbit trilogy, transporting you from the comforts of Bag End to the grandeur of the Lonely Mountain. This installment in the LEGO series mixes familiar combat and exploration with some new gameplay elements, but it's not without its quirks. You'll enjoy the game's blend of rhythm-based challenges and item creation tied to resource collection, which adds a layer of depth to the classic LEGO formula. The minigame, Find the Missing Piece, also spices things up, although the core gameplay remains a bit repetitive. The dwarves, while numerous, can be difficult to distinguish, with each having unique abilities necessary for solving environmental puzzles. Will you choose this bearded guy, or this other bearded guy? The charm of LEGO The Hobbit shines through its humor and attention to detail. Seeing characters demolish everything from Bilbo's cupboards to Elrond's tables feels right at home in the LEGO universe. The visual design is impressive, with detailed settings and a realistic color palette that brings Middle-earth to life. However, the realistic visuals can occasionally make it hard to navigate, compounded by inconsistent camera angles. The main story is engaging but brief, clocking in at around 6 hours, and the game ends abruptly where the second movie does, potentially leaving you wanting more. Despite storytelling flaws and occasional visual confusion, LEGO The Hobbit offers a fun and charming journey through Middle-earth, making it a worthy addition to the LEGO game lineup. At number 16 we have LEGO Marvel Superheroes, a delightful tribute to the Marvel Universe, offering a playful and expansive experience that will satisfy fans of both LEGO and Marvel. The game excels in bringing together a vast array of characters and locations, delivering a fun, if somewhat familiar, adventure. You start the game with iconic characters like Iron Man and Hulk, but soon the roster expands to include the Avengers, the Fantastic Four, X-Men, and Spider-Man. The ability to switch between characters mid-mission enriches the gameplay, integrating characters like Cyclops and Jean Grey into a unified narrative. This approach ensures that every mission feels connected to the overarching story, which involves collecting cosmic bricks and thwarting villains across various Marvel locales. The puzzles in LEGO Marvel Superheroes revolve around using each character's unique powers to progress. For instance, Black Widow's diverse abilities make her a versatile asset, while Storm and Thor's elemental powers are key to solving environmental puzzles. Although some power sets, like Captain America's shield and Wolverine's digging, feel somewhat out of place, the combination of abilities keeps the gameplay engaging. The open world map of Manhattan and the shield helicarrier offers plenty of exploration and side missions. While the challenges may not be particularly difficult, the sheer amount of content and the charm of Marvel's characters make up for it. However, the flight controls can be confusing, detracting slightly from the overall experience. Despite minor flaws, LEGO Marvel Superheroes stands out as an enjoyable and comprehensive Marvel game that offers both humor and heart. At number 17 we have the LEGO Movie Videogame, a charming adaptation that closely follows the story of the hit film, letting you relive the fun with characters like Emmett, Wild Style, and Batman. The game's adherence to the movie's plot means you get a familiar experience, whether you're seeing the film or not. The story is engaging, and the voice acting brings an authentic touch, with lines lifted straight from the movie. You'll find the gameplay familiar if you've played other LEGO games. You'll explore levels, solve puzzles, and collect a myriad of items, including hidden pants, golden instruction manuals, and studs. The drop-in, drop-out co-op mode is a highlight, though the dynamic split screen can be disorienting at times. The graphics and audio stick to the usual LEGO style, which is functional but not groundbreaking. The game's visuals do not particularly stand out, and the soundtrack, while featuring the catchy "Everything is awesome," can become repetitive and annoying. Unfortunately, the only audio options are to either turn the music off or lower all game sounds. New features include master build-in mechanics that let you construct giant LEGO objects from the environment, adding a fresh twist to the classic formula. However, despite these innovations, the game feels like more of the same with a movie tie-in. The LEGO Movie Videogame is solid, but not revolutionary. It's a fun experience for fans of the LEGO series, but may not offer enough to justify playing if you're not already a fan of the film or franchise. And that's all for this bundle. This bundle is stacked with value, no doubt. $15 for basically the ultimate LEGO library is wild, especially with deluxe editions tossed in. Yeah, the gameplay can be repetitive, and some folks are burned out from rebundles, but if you don't already own most of these, it is a steal. It is great for casual play, co-op with friends or kids, or just padding the backlog with chill games. Honestly, this is the real choice this month. Instant cop if your library is light. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe consider unlocking early access to videos or buying the channel or coffee. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.